All right, so I let this sit overnight. It's still a little pliable. It's not set up completely, but I do believe that when I go to pour the black on, it hopefully will not, it won't move that metallic alcohol ink or the white one around either. So hopefully, yeah, this will be fine. So I just mixed up 3 ounces, equal parts, A and B of Let's Resin. Okay. Get everything in here. And then I grabbed a couple of little skulls. These are keychains. I thought these would be cute. So I had some resin left over last night and I poured a few other things and they are still setting up as well. So there's that. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to mix it with epoxy black. And I'm just going to do a little bit. We'll see if we need more. I want it really opaque because I'm going to be pouring it on top of this, of course, and I don't want anything to show through. And I think that'll do. I love that. A little bit will just go a long, long way. Alrighty. So this is stirred. All right, so I also purchased, this is a little spinner off of Amazon, like a little Lazy Susan. I don't necessarily need it to spin right now. I'm going to use it to put this on top of because I need to put this on a different desk. So I'm going to layer that with just a paper towel. Okay. And I'm going to bring it over here. This way, like I said, I can move it. Because once these are full and they're still wet, they haven't set up at all, they're not fun to move if you have to move them. Okay. There may or may not be any left over. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour this out and hopefully yeah, I don't see it moving. Oh wow, 3 ounces might just be enough. So on the first part I had poured 8 ounces and it didn't need anywhere near that. It took a lot less. Alrighty, so 3 ounces to finish it off. I have nothing for my little skull keychains, which is fine. So I'm going to let this sit here. I don't know how many hours. I'll just keep checking it. So what is it? 6:30 a.m. right now. I do have the heat on still. And then we're supposed to be back up in the 80s by the end of the week. So it's just crazy weather. It's what we do here. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. And there are some bubbles. So I'm just going to use, this is 91% isopropyl alcohol. I'm just going to give it a couple spurts. And then that helps to break up the bubbles and everything. All right, so I'm going to let this sit, and then I will be back in a few hours, and we'll see what we have. All right, I'm back. It is 5 a.m. on Monday morning. So I started this on Saturday, and it has taken a little while. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unmold this. This was the first time using this mold, and I'm really hoping. I've got bubbles. I'm hoping it turns out. If it doesn't, I mean, it's fine. I've got a lot of work to do, a lot of practice to be done. Okay. Oh, okay. I like the design. I don't like what I put in the center. But anyways, like I said, this is a trial and error kind of thing. I don't like that. What was I thinking? Anyways, okay. And then I've got these little air bubbles that have popped. So anyways, practice, 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 right? So I had some resin left over, and with that being said, I went ahead and made a couple of little skull keychains. I didn't add any black. I just used what I had. Okay, so these little guys are done. And then there is a coaster mold that came with a coaster holder. I haven't done the coasters yet, but I thought I would unmold the coaster holder and just give you a sneak peek of what the coasters will hopefully look like. Okay. So this is the same resin that I used, same colors and everything that I used for that little dish. Okay, get this out. Oh, okay, all right, so I'm actually way happier with the coaster holder than I am with my dish. The only thing I really don't like is the center of that, but that's my doing. All right, so here is the coaster mold holder, and I am loving those colors. So I just used Let's Resin, and I have, these have been sitting a couple days. These two that I added, I used this one. It gave me the milky white that I liked, and that is, I'm impressed with that. So there's that one, and then I used the epoxy resin pigment paste to get the black, and I'm happy with that. But I will be back shortly with a video, hopefully for the coasters. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will be back again shortly. Cheers.